What are the rules of engagement for Marines in combat zones? Imagine being in a situation where split-second decisions can determine life or death, and clarity about permissible actions is crucial. The rules of engagement are precisely designed to guide Marines through these complex scenarios, ensuring their safety while maintaining ethical standards and legal obligations. These rules are not static. They adapt to the evolving nature of combat and the specific environment in which Marines operate. At their core, rules of engagement define when and how Marines can use force. They establish criteria for identifying legitimate targets, which typically include enemy combatants, military equipment, and infrastructure directly supporting hostile activities. Marines are instructed to distinguish between combatants and non-combatants, such as civilians, to prevent unnecessary harm. This distinction is vital in densely populated areas where the risk of collateral damage is high. The rules also specify the levels of force permissible in various situations. For example, if an enemy poses an imminent threat, Marines may use deadly force to neutralize that threat. However, if the threat is not immediate, less aggressive measures are encouraged, such as verbal warnings or non-lethal disabling techniques. These guidelines help prevent escalation and promote restraint. In addition, the rules of engagement outline procedures for requesting authorization for certain actions, especially in sensitive or ambiguous situations. Marines may need to seek approval from commanding officers before engaging in specific operations, particularly when the target status is uncertain or when operating in areas with high civilian presence. Communication with command ensures that actions align with broader strategic objectives and legal frameworks. Legal considerations form a fundamental part of the rules of engagement. They are based on international laws, including the laws of armed conflict and human rights standards. Marines are trained to adhere to these laws to avoid violations that could lead to legal repercussions or damage to the mission's legitimacy. Overall, the rules of engagement serve as a comprehensive guide that balances military necessity with moral responsibility. They empower Marines to act decisively while respecting human rights and legal boundaries, ultimately supporting mission success and ethical conduct in combat zones.